This is a scary sight. Check this out. A Saginaw High School student dangling out of a third-floor window.
That's right. The video shows the student appearing close to falling out of the window. So what was going on there?
That's the question we asked in an ABC 12 investigation. Terry, do we have an explanation yet from the school?
Not so far, Angie.
He believes that he had a pistol in his waistband.
The quiet of an early Friday morning shattered at Central Michigan University. Police jump into action. A shooting on the Mount Pleasant campus, and 2 people are dead.
Do not approach him. We can consider him to be armed and dangerous at this point.
This is the suspect, 19-year-old James Eric Davis Jr. He is accused of shooting and killing his own parents on the Central Michigan University campus. And at this hour, he is still on the run from police. This all happened at 8:30 this morning at Campbell Hall, and CMU has been on lockdown ever since. Right now, students are only being released from campus through what police call a slow and methodical process with uniformed officers. My co-anchor Matt Franklin is on campus along with 3 additional ABC 12 reporters covering all the developments from every angle. Here is a quick look at what we know right now. The shooter, James Eric Davis Jr., is a student from the Chicago area and is accused of killing his mother and father. No students, staff, or faculty were hurt in the incident. Surveillance cameras captured him running north along the railroad tracks. Police finding clothes that were shed along the way. Police gave their last update during a press conference at 4 o'clock. Our Matt Franklin is live from Campbell Hall to kick off our coverage tonight. Matt, what else can you tell us as all of this continues to unfold in front of your eyes? CMU police say there are well over 100 officers from multiple agencies working as we speak to find James Eric Davis Jr. Again, he is considered armed and dangerous. ABC 12's Terry Camp has been sticking close to law enforcement teams awaiting his arrest. And Terry, they've certainly been pretty focused on the area north of campus. All right, thank you. We are going to pause for a moment now to share what we have learned about the shooter, James Eric Davis Jr. He is just 19 years old, a sophomore at CMU. He is from Plainfield, Illinois, a small town about an hour west of Chicago. Davis graduated in 2016 from Plainfield Central High School. We have also found photos of his parents, the victims in all of this. His father, James Davis Sr., was a part-time police officer with the Bellwood, Illinois department. He was 49 years old. And here's his mother, 47-year-old Diva Davis. According to her Facebook page, she's a former flight attendant who recently started to sell real estate. As we continue to gather information about the situation at CMU, people who train and train others to deal with these very tense moments are giving us some insight. Our team coverage continuing now with ABC 12's Elise Ramey. So what do they say about dealing with these very intense situations? It's been more than 3 years since national media was in town focusing on Flint and a water crisis that would fade from the headlines but become the new normal inside Flint homes. And we began following several babies who were born just as their parents learned their water had been contaminated with lead, and their youngest children were most at risk.
A massive fire right now happening in Swartz Creek at the Sharp Funeral Home.
Yes, it's a long-time business, family-owned, several generations. A sad night for a lot of people, and they really have their hands full. If you take a look at some of the live pictures we have out there, still a lot of smoke and flames. ABC 12's Matt Witkos is there as we speak. And Matt, judging by your Facebook Lives, it's really hard to breathe out there. What can you tell us? Thanks a lot, Matt. Our thoughts certainly with them tonight. And you could just see the emotion. Obviously, so many families counting on them to get the bodies out. And it's a tough situation all around.
Really sad situation.
Did you see it? A fireball in the sky, a suspected meteor or bolide that has everyone talking tonight. If you didn't see it, you're probably hearing all about it because we certainly are. Hundreds of comments, calls, emails coming in tonight, all asking that big question. What was it? It was reported from cities all across the state, as far west as Wisconsin, and ended up somewhere in Detroit. Chris, exciting night as far as science goes. Yes. What can you tell us that we've learned in the last couple hours? Well, we even took a phone call tonight from a resident of Gaylord who is a truck driver. He saw the flash along his route tonight. Get this, he was not even in the state. He's never seen anything like this in his 30 years behind the wheel. Listen in as he describes what he experienced just outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, prior to this flash being seen by us in mid-Michigan.
That was very, very large as far as the flame trail and the brilliance that came off of that.
You said it lit up your whole windshield.
Oh, yes.
So that fireball in the sky, certainly dominating conversation, and of course social media tonight was everywhere. We're joined now by ABC 12's Sherry Hardman. You were actually out filming another story when this happened, and you guys immediately switched gears. Calling all wrestling fans.
A new school is getting ready to open in Flint, teaching you to become a professional.
Ooh, the fun. Elise shows us why it stands out among all others in our state.
ABC 12 News.
That was awesome, Elise.
That is why we don't mess with Elise in the
Do
newsroom.
not mess with her. No way.
No,
She's got some moves.
Yeah.
That's right, Matt. One of the best parts about the Pro-Am is the way fans and the pros get a chance to interact. And today, a fan came with a very special mission. It was accomplished, and you could say he had a little help from up above. Hi there, Matt. That's right. You know, it takes all kinds of volunteers to pull off a PGA tournament. People to score, people to try to keep fans quiet, and the rare few with a golden voice that can enlighten and entertain fans as they introduce players. Enter everyone's favorite meteorologist.
And author of the tweet, "Just throwing it down with Kid and Uncle Cracker in Detroit." Let's welcome John Daly.
He forecasts sunshine or rain, but today JR welcomes some of the brightest players on the PGA Champions Tour, like Long John Daly, the player with the long drive and the loudest pants on the course.
Great experience.
He did such a great job and had interesting facts about so many of the players. It's really fun to watch him. You can catch JR, as he mentioned, on Saturday afternoon and Sunday during the final pairings as they walk up hole 18. Should be a lot of fun. Of course, you can catch him right now on ABC 12 News at 5. They are matching donations that come in. Every dollar is 8 diapers. So whatever you can give, $1 would help diaper a baby for a day. Please come out. It is going to be a great day to make a difference in our community. One of my favorite stories is right here. I'm talking about Dimes for Diapers and the effort the kids put through to bring in their dimes, their pennies, their quarters, their dollars, their own piggyback money to try to help out the cause. Small acts of kindness from some of the youngest members of our community, adding up to make a life-changing difference for babies.
This meant that we were giving hope and giving a new life for babies. This was going to be very helpful in our community.
And what a powerful message.
Raised $2,447.63. That is 19,576 diapers.
That's enough to provide enough diapers for 9 babies all year long.
It meant making a difference to other people and a difference to the world.
Today was just amazing, Matt. Not only the people coming in and being so generous and sharing their stories and telling us why they gave. And a lot of them, it was because there was a time where they needed help in their lives. And others, so many people, because they were parents and just couldn't imagine what it would be like to not be able to provide for their children. We also had some people come and visit us today who need diapers, who depend on the Flint Diaper Bank, and people who see this need every day, RNs, people who help the poor and help people and talk to women who can't afford to diaper their babies. So many people needed to come because the need in our community is so great. We have to say a big thank you to a lot of people who came out, kids who gave us money from their piggy banks, who gave up their allowances, did chores, tried to help out. We are so touched by the people who helped out, people who dug deep, people who couldn't afford to give much, gave what they could, and all the businesses who supported us. We are so absolutely grateful, and our community gets a bad rap sometimes, but days like today show you just what a beautiful community we live in.